Oh, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you.
If you know, you know. Podcast. Your boy Kerron. We're in the building. My man Maarcus. How you feeling? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. We back on this mode. Everything better this week. Last week was a little off, but we in here. How was your week?
Oh man, my week was troublesome, man. A lot going on at work.
Or should I say, how's your week going? It ain't the weekend over. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
2 more days. So
just it's a lot going on. A lot going on at work. A lot of moving parts. Opening another store, so trying to get that together. Just a lot going on. Period.
that's what's up, man. What's up? So we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
Not too much on the NFL, but I do want to ask you this situation with Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna get $375, the highest pay as a announcer or commentator, whatever you want to call him, when he retires. What do you think? Like, is that too much or?
No, it's not too much because in his mind, in their mind, his influence is big enough to do that. I think the deal before that was it Romo's deal. Romo made like 18, 19 a year,
and then Troy Aikman got one too. So
yeah, Troy Aikman got a big deal. Yeah, so you knew Brady's deal was going to. He wasn't going to do it unless he had the biggest deal because you know how he is. Also, it's there's no salary cap now. All his career, he's been taking cuts so he can get better players. Yeah. So now in this company, ain't none of that. He's getting the bag, and his likeness. If you don't like Tom Brady on your TV, you're gonna have to turn it off after he retires. He's gonna be on your TV a lot, everywhere. Crazy. He's gonna be all his own commercials. He's gonna be with the networks. Everything is going to be Brady based.
So you think that has something to do with Troy moving? You know, Troy was with Fox for a long time, so he moved to Prime now. So you think it has something to do, or you think he just moved to get
So Troy, not just because he's a Cowboy and he's the quarterback of my era and my the team that I love the most. Troy is a brand. Troy, everybody knows that voice. I mean, I didn't say he made Fox, but he was big on Fox.
He was.
Him and Joe Buck, they love him.
Yeah.
Him moving to Amazon was big for Amazon. They offered Fox had to lock in somebody huge. Romo's huge on CBS, so that you couldn't get him out that deal without paying something.
Right.
So they were going to have to pay something catastrophic anyway. You add Brady, everybody likes Brady. Brady's going to be cunning. He's going to be insightful. He's going to be arrogant. It's going to be good for TV. They're hoping.
I'm wondering though, the Troy Aikman deal with Amazon Prime, is it only going to be like, because that's on Thursday games. When he was at Fox, he was doing Sunday and Thursday games. So you think they're going to do maybe more now, or it's still going to just be Thursday he's going to be doing?
He'll probably be doing Thursdays, and they'll have him doing something like on Sundays if Prime don't have a game.
I'm pretty sure they're going to do something because he just doing Thursday game. I don't think that's enough. So
he'll be exposed a lot. He'll be doing a lot of commentary. So even if they don't have the game, he'll probably be what do you want to call it, like narrating the game, giving his live opinion, stuff like that. He going to get to it. They're going to make sure they're working. I
can't wait to see. So you think two more years he'll be doing it, or what you think?
I think Brady will be done after this year. I think that's why they announced the deal. That's why the deal's in place. I think this will be the last year, and I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see with that. So that's the only thing really is going on with NFL right now. It's kind of it's the dead time right now with NFL. But something happened today on I seen Deion post. I don't know if you seen it though, but he was talking about how these players getting paid more than these coaches and how they
not my problem.
But the thing is, it's like he's saying like these the coaches can't even tell him that. Like, I'm getting paid more than you.
Prime is wrong.
And no. I'm saying he's not saying nothing against it. He was just saying like we're gonna do something about. He wasn't saying nothing. He said it's like he pushed for they can get paid. He's cool with that.
Yeah.
But he was just saying like, what you gonna do? And he's like, he said he's seen an incident already that happened when a player was like, you can't tell me no, I get paid more than you. But he didn't say nothing bad about it. He just saying like it's true, it's facts that it's happening. So this coach got to get paid more money, I guess.
How that's going to work is even though you might make more than me, you probably need me more than I need you. Here's why. A guy on the NIL only holds up and it only makes sense if the guy's playing really well and you need him. If that guy gets benched, the NIL is they're gonna void it. Something so you might have it for a year. So for this year, they might pay you $2 million, and you might make more than your position coach, and that might be the argument. But if you have to transfer again, now what?
Mm-hmm.
So there is a downside to it, especially how it works is this. Wherever that happened at, I can guarantee you where it didn't happen at. It didn't happen in Alabama.
Right.
Because Nick Saban, he don't care how much you make for your NIL. If you disrespect one of his coaches, if he don't feel like you're putting your best foot forward for this team, then you're gonna be out of there. And I got another 5-star right behind.
Right. I'm pretty sure what ain't happening at another big school. It probably did happen at the HBCU or something like that. So it could happen like that. But I don't know. I think he was just kind of putting out there. But I didn't think about that. I didn't think the players was getting paid more than the coaches. So some of them get the bag then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, the kid, the quarterback from Alabama, I want to say he made like $4 million last year.
Oh man,
that's good money.
That's really good money. So we'll see how that
money
goes.
But I like the NIL.
Oh, you said you can't hear us. Hold up, Tejo. Come on, man. Just check that.
I like the NIL.
Tejo, I can hear it. I don't know. You can turn your phone up, mama.
I like the NIL simply because for a long time, coaches have been making a lot of money off these players' backs, and they get nothing outside of their education. More importantly, the coach can pick up and leave whenever he wants to go to a better, like the guy from Oklahoma, Lincoln Riley.
Mm-hmm.
He left Oklahoma to go to USC.
And he brought his quarterback with him.
He went from a job I think he was making like 4.5. Now he makes 10.
Easy. Yeah.
So that's not. So I'm going to pay you $10 million, and you're going to live in LA. Deal.
That's easy.
Deal. I leave Norman, Oklahoma to go to Los Angeles, California,
Man.
and deal.
And historic school too at the same time. So and you're gonna probably bring them back to relevant too. So that's easy.
Is that like we live in beautiful Arizona? Let's say we lived in Minnesota, and the company said, "Maarcus, look, man, we're gonna pay you 10 times what you make, and you got to live in South Beach, Florida." Okay, deal.
They're having a question. Where you sign the paper?
What time you need me there?
Yeah, we're watching some basketball right now too. Boston's up by 11. I think they're gonna probably win this series, man. I think Chris Middleton needed to come back, man. Well, you say he might come back next game, right?
Yeah, they said he's looking for games.
He's gonna have to, so he's gonna have to come back, and he's gonna have to come back and score some points too, because this might be done there. I still think whoever wins this series is going to the finals. So. Boston surprised me that they didn't play good at the beginning of the season. They was like a 10-game losing streak, and they came out of nowhere and started playing good ball after the All-Star break. So I hate his Braves, but it's stuff like that. It sucks.
He definitely didn't go to Janet.
Yeah, he definitely didn't go to Janet. No, definitely didn't. Unless he went like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It's looking real rusty. But yeah, I think Boston might win this series. I just kind of surprised. I thought it ain't over. It's still third quarter, but. I think Giannis, he's doing too much right now. It's like the same thing with Luka. Those guys, they one-on-one players, they're doing too much. They're not involving the teammates more to get that win. But I don't know, man. So I'm gonna ask you too. Joel Embiid didn't get MVP, man. Did you agree with Jokic getting an MVP?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
So even though he's the first big man since Shaq leading scorer in the NBA, he averaged 30 a game.
So how it works is this is simple.
His team was good.
If either one of them won MVP, I would have been okay with it.
But I'm saying, this Embiid, come on, man.
Well, okay, let's look at it like this. I didn't want to do this, but let's look at it like this. If I take who's the second best player on the Sixers right now?
Maxey.
Who's the third best player on the Sixers right now?
Tobias Harris.
Take them both off the team all year. Are the Sixers where they are right now?
Probably not.
So I understand. If you give Embiid the MVP, I'm fine with that.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point.
In fact, I'll go a step further. I will say Embiid would have gotten my vote if I had a vote. I would have given it.
But you can see why.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. So Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray didn't play this year, so.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like Jokic because he's white or he's European or he's slow. Jokic ball.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Bro, he balls. And Embiid had a fantastic year. Like I said, I would have voted for him for MVP. Game over. I would have voted for Embiid for MVP. But I'm okay. Oh, right back, Giannis. I'm okay that he didn't get it.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be Embiid only first and only time he could have won it. I don't think he could do it after this because everybody gonna be coming back healthy and stuff like that. So I think his time is this is the year to get it. But
and then in that regard, then he don't deserve it.
Okay, so some people saying it's back to back Jokic like Steve Nash back to back. Is it the same?
Well, I'm biased. I'm a Laker guy, so I'm biased. So
crazy,
I don't
Kobe Bryant got one MVP in 20 years.
I don't think Steve deserved either MVP. Personally, people don't like this. I'm in Phoenix. People don't like to hear that.
Yeah,
I think Shaq should have won the first one, and Kobe should have won the second one. But that's okay too. So he didn't win it. They gave it to Nash. Well, nothing you could do.
I think he went with the best record at the time too. So that's probably what's going on with Steve Nash. But he definitely shouldn't have got that second one. We definitely know that.
I'm telling you, if you look at Jokic's numbers, if you look at the style of play, the conference, if you look at him not having his second or third best player,
yeah.
I can see why they gave him MVP. If they have given MVP to Embiid, I would have been like, okay. 30 and 11, 30, 11 and 4. That's great. But Giannis, that's another guy who could have won MVP. I know people were thinking Booker. I never thought Booker, but I understand what they're saying. They're saying he's the best player on the best team.
No, I don't. I don't understand that. No.
I never thought Booker.
He's on the MVP, but it's cool. It's cool. Speaking of the Suns, Monty Williams got Coach of the Year this year, which I thought he got last year.
He should have got it both years.
It's two awards or something like that. That's why I got confused. Remember, we better admit a little bit, but
it's the coach,
Thibodeau won.
Right, it's like the coach award where the coaches give you the award.
He won that one too this year, so he won both of them this year. So it kind of confused me. I got an argument another problem like he didn't win. I like trust me, we looked it up. That's all okay. So so it happened with that. So so the Heat Sixers series over with?
No, I do not believe in the Miami Heat. I don't.
They won by 30 though, so I think.
Yeah, I mean that makes it worse. Now, because I think the Suns won by 32, right? Yeah. I just feel like Philadelphia is going to be so locked. I think I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Embiid, he was heartbroken. He didn't win MVP.
Mm-hmm.
He was dejected. He was distracted, and he played like shit. He played bad.
So Sixers win this game and go back to Miami?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna close them out.
Well, I mean, they might.
Harden did play well at home, so we'll see.
Harden's gonna play better. Max is gonna play better. Harris is gonna play better. All the role players gonna play better at home.
Okay.
All the role players are gonna play better at home. And then you got guys like Tyler Hero will struggle on the road. Iris, what's the guy's name? Max Iris or whatever, the shooter, he may struggle. Kyle Lowry they need to stop putting him in the game. He's trash.
He's done, man.
Bye. It's another guy they got over there. Oladipo, those kind of guys. If Miami can get one of their role players to travel, then they're going to be tough.
Okay,
but I don't think they will. I think Tobias will have like a 20-10 game. Harden has been playing better. I think Embiid will be angry and locked in and at home, and he'll get, a couple more calls. Maxey shoots much different.
Danny Green might play a little better.
Danny Green they call him Icy Hot because sometimes
he said he don't like that nickname.
I'm sure he hates it, but it's a fact. I'm a Lakers fan, so I know it ain't. He's not the same guy from San Antonio where he just couldn't miss. Remember, he just couldn't miss.
That guy's gone. So you have Sixers winning, and then Miami go back to Miami, and Miami close them out, or you got they can win there too.
I got the Sixers winning Game 6, and I got Game 7 as a coin flip. Game 7s are always they're gonna win in Game 7. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know because foul trouble, a tweaked ankle, like anything can happen. But I think Embiid will pull it out in 7. I do think that. I do think that. And that's big coming for me because I was not a big Embiid guy. I think Embiid in 7, Milwaukee in 7.
All right, man. So we got that. So we got another game coming on next. We got the Warriors and the Grizzlies. And we had like a little problem. They said Jordan Poole hurt he broke the code and hurt Ja. But to me, I've never seen him before, and you messed my knee up. Like your knee's gonna be messed up anyway, how you landed like that,
So there was a slight tug on his knee. This is what I'll say. If that got you out for this time, he was already hurt.
Yeah, because I don't like it was
already
serious,
hurt
but
because he tried to bang on him. Because we can go outside right now and you can grab the ball, and I can grab your knee when you move, and you're not gonna rip your knee. And we don't play ball every day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We don't play ball every day. We play ball whenever we get a chance. So he plays ball all day, every day. That same knee has been hurt all year, low key. He missed like 9 or 10 games with that same knee. It's just unfortunate. He doesn't want to turn into Dame Lillard or Chris Paul to where you're big time, but you keep getting hurt. I understand that, but he was hurt most of the year. So
drink some milk, man.
When he got hurt again, it made sense to me. I didn't wish that on him. But they weren't going to win the series either way.
Right. So with that, and the Suns should win that series too. Even though Luka, he's gonna anger. He said,
I got Luka in 7.
Nah, man.
Nah.
I think they're gonna go home because Chris Paul gonna be a little more motivated going back there. They're gonna close him out.
I think that's cap too. I don't think Chris is gonna be more motivated. I think
well, dude, not because of the fan thing, because he had 2 bad games there.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have 3 bad games. But I think if Booker, Ayton, if they're role players, if Bridges is making shots, if Cam Johnson is making shots,
campaign,
well, they kind of took him out the rotation. But if Johnson and Bridges and Crowder and Torrey Craig and if those guys,
I think he out the series, so he ain't playing.
If those guys if the role players are making shots, Shamlit, if those guys are making shots, the Suns are gonna be tough. But because Booker has been playing better on both ends,
and I think the Mavericks have some good players too. But it's just when you watching it, it's kind of frustrating. Like basketball, like Luka has the ball in his hands too much. Like it shows when he don't have it. They ball movement, they get open like that. But when he got the ball doing all this, and just
what happened?
To me, you gotta get the other guys involved, and then you come in the second half and get yours.
What happened was, if you remember the series before this, he was hurt with his calf.
Yeah,
and Brunson was cooking. So what they figured is we'll insert them. We'll get Luka back, and then you add Brunson playing. I had picked the Mavs to win the series, and then for whatever reason, maybe it's because he didn't have the ball a lot or whatever he had. Brunson had been struggling. He's had last game. He had a better game. He had 21-7. He had a better game last game, but he had been struggling. Luka has the ball a lot because he has to.
Yeah, but that's just like, man.
If Finney Smith and Reggie Bullock and Brunson and Max Keebler, I think his name.
Yeah.
If those guys are making shots, then Dallas is tough.
But to me,
Luka's always going to be 30, 10, and 7. Always.
Yeah, but when you watching those guys just standing and watching. To me, like move around a little bit. You might get those little cuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watching them, like it's kind of hard for him to play 1-on-1.
So that's a J Kidd thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he not, but he like this game he didn't even do it. So I think they done. I think they're gonna lose next game. Like I said, and then we're gonna have the Warriors Suns. And
that's what everybody won anyway.
I was like for sure the Warriors could beat them, but no, I don't know because they're not playing like their best ball. So I don't know they saving themselves or what. But
what was happening right now? Clay is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Clay is struggling a little bit.
And Jordan Poole on. He's kind of like
Jordan Poole is the reason.
Down.
Jordan Poole is the reason Clay is struggling.
Yeah.
So Jordan Poole is playing as if he's the second option.
Got it.
And he's not. So now when Clay get it, he's just shooting it because he's like, damn, I don't know when I'm gonna get another shot. But I still got the Warriors over the Suns. I think
for them being Andrew Wiggins, he's gonna come and play too. He hasn't played a lot. He hasn't played well either. So
I think Phoenix, he made it this game. I think Phoenix gives up way more jumpers than I would be comfortable. I know it's different because it's Dallas, and you're like, man, I'm gonna bet that Finney Smith gonna miss. I'm gonna bet that Bullock is gonna miss. If they play that, and Monty Williams is the coach of the year, so he knows what to do. I'm gonna give him his credit.
What's up, Miss Janet?
If they're giving up them corner threes against Golden State, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Okay,
they're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I feel like they can beat them too. But
do you put Draymond on Ayton?
You have to.
Or do you go big?
No, you have to. Y'all know bigs.
Looney.
Oh, I forgot about Looney.
Easily forgotten about.
Yeah, I forgot about Looney. Yeah. But yeah, you put Draymond on him a little bit
because if you
make him aggressive.
If you put Looney in a game, now you got 2 non-shooters.
Yeah.
See, what you want to do is you want Draymond to be your 5, and you got Wiggins kind of like a stretch of athletic 4,
right? And
now Poole and Clay and everybody could just run rampant.
But they don't never. Then you have nobody come off the bench. Then you had no bench people. You got Otto Porter. Like, you don't want him just come off the bench.
You hate Otto Porter.
I mean, saying he's not that good. Like. That's another thing with the Warriors. They don't have a bench.
Where's Andre?
He's hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know about him either, but I don't know. I think Steph gonna have a spectacular. Like he always dominates Chris Paul, so that should be that's a win right there.
So who guards the def lineup? So in the def lineup, I'm guessing you put Bridges on Steph.
No,
you're
gonna be in trouble.
So who do you put? Where do you put Paul in the def lineup? Because that's where I'm going.
Shoot, you gotta keep him on Steph. He gonna get dominated by Clay, and then Poole is too fast.
They're gonna put him on Clay, and Clay's gonna post. And if you Phoenix, you want that because that slows them up.
Okay.
But if I'm the Suns and Monty Williams, the coach of the year. If I'm the Suns, if you're playing Draymond on Ayton, I'm going to Ayton. I'm picking rolling.
That's why Ayton he's a good player. He's not great yet.
No.
You watch him, he's soft still.
Okay.
And Draymond getting his head.
Because
like,
Jokic was dragging him.
Yeah?
Jokic was
dragging who?
Draymond.
No, not really.
What? You see the numbers?
No, the game, the only game they won, he had a good game there. But
all the games was good games.
No, he wasn't really. Go back and watch.
Bro,
Draymond played well against him.
No, Draymond got steals. Like he deflection.
He played well against that one game they lost. That's the only game he didn't play well against.
Dragging him, bro.
No, he didn't drag him. They definitely didn't drag him.
You, bro.
Draymond's still an elite defender. He's still an elite defender.
He's an elite team defender.
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't drag him though. That's a reason why they only won one game because he didn't drag him.
Well, the reason why they only won one game is because Porter and Murray never played.
No, because he didn't drag him. I'm saying
was it 4-1? Was it 4-1?
Yeah, they only won that one game. He dominated Draymond at one game, but I don't know.
I think he.
I think, and look at it like this. Jokic is way better than Ayton, so it's gonna be a better matchup for Draymond anyway. So that's gonna be a great matchup for him. Like I said, he'll get in his head, he'll talk to him crazy, and he don't play well mad.
You think Ayton will shut down dealing with Draymond?
No, he just don't play well, Mac. He can't shut down. You got Monty and you got Chris Paul gonna kind of keep him a little bit, but his plays, he can't play. He don't play well mad, so they gonna get him in such a situation that he'll play good at it like that. So. But he's not gonna. If he average 18, 20, they'll definitely win this series. Which he won't do that. He don't have it. He don't have it in him. So that won't happen. So we're gonna get some other stuff. That's enough about sports, man. I got a lot of questions for you for the rest of these right here,
bro. Killing Draymond, bro. Look at killing Draymond, bro.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His worst game was 25-10-6. That was the worst game. Then he went 26-11-4, 37-18-5, 37-8-6, 30-19-8. Killing Draymond. The team was just bad. Killing Draymond.
Let me see something right here, right?
Jokic killing Draymond.
He averaged like 30 shots a game.
Well, who else gonna shoot the ball?
Yeah, I guess he got him on that.
It don't matter. They won, But for me, I think DeAndre Ayton, he want that max deal. He can make himself a lot of money.
I think he'll get it either way it goes because
you're right.
We're right now. So they're gonna, but I don't think he's gonna get it here.
Somebody gonna give it to him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna leave. Let's Chris Paul be like, hey man, I'm gonna take some of that money back. Ooh, game series over.
Like Chris Paul ain't giving no money back.
Well, he ain't gonna be here then. I think he's gone because you paid Bridges, which he, I'm saying, he got a little something,
3 ball.
So
what's the boy name? Oh, Holiday.
So I don't know, but I got some questions about this stuff. Some coming up. So we're gonna start with the young thug.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
YSL and Gunner.
Yeah.
So he's locked up right now. He's arrested. Over some. I guess it's the RICO. They said is going on.
He definitely locked up with the RICO.
So you think he getting out?
Yes.
That's what I think too. Some people say it might be life. I'm like,
no. Here's the thing. They are indicted under the RICO, but it's a state RICO. It's not the feds. I would be more worried for their freedom. First of all, assuming they're innocent, right? I would be more worried about their freedom if it was the feds, because the feds only come when they got you. If you see your name versus United States of America, they only indict you. They only charge you. The feds when they got you. They got you.
Yeah,
the feds only come when they got you.
But in the states said they got a lot of this off his lyrics. You believe that?
I do believe that they believe that.
Oh, okay.
I do believe that they believe they can.
But that's
make
not
a
real
case.
though, right?
How?
Yeah, that's all.
Because all Young Thug has to do is say, "I was lying."
Yeah,
it's a facade. It's fake. It's just music, and it's over. You can't tell me because I said a guy got killed in the song that you're going to charge me with murder outside. If that's the case, then you have to charge me with every murder.
How you feel about them rappers doing that though? Should they do that? Like, should the label be like, "You can't? I don't do that." Or
Young Thug is more popular right now at this moment with this RICO.
That's what they say. His
Q rating
sales going up
through the roof.
Yeah,
that's how this works. So I will be more. We'll see here if they get a bail. If they get a bail under the RICO charge, then they have a really good chance because you get a bail. They obviously going to have him and Gunna are rich.
So him and Gunna are partners, or
yes,
okay? Because they say he turned himself in today. Because I guess he didn't get arrested. He just turned himself in.
Yeah, well they put out they went to Young Thug house. They put out the warrant for Gunna, and I think he may have been out of town or something.
And we saying Young Thug and Gunna and 26 others like
28 others.
It's like
yeah.
Wayne, like
and they talking about having Lil Baby and 4PF under investigation as well.
Wow.
But like I said, all of that is like the scary thing about the RICO is they don't have to really prove anything. RICO is about conspiracy, so it's all conspired to. So they could charge. I could be a criminal mastermind, and you just my partner, and they can indict you on the RICO. They're gonna be like, well, you had to know. Well, you had to know. You said on one pod that you knew what Kerron did. Like what? Like, but that's literally how the RICO works. So if they get a bail, they have a chance. If it was the feds, I would be worried. If they get a bail, they got a chance.
Does he do any time?
Well, I mean, he's in jail now. That's time. Do I think they get a conviction or a plea? The plea deal will have to be sweet. If they take a plea, it will have to be something like 5 or less, and Thug will have to know that they got him on something. Other than that, I would 8-point game. Other than that, I mean, because the RICO it's so easy to charge you with RICO on a state level, I think it's going to be hard to convict. Mm-hmm. You have to prove that these lyrics are about these specific situations and no other situation. You have to prove that everything I did behind the scenes. So it has to be like a snitch. It has to be a confidential informant who's giving them actual factuals. Yeah, Thug said kill him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thug gave me money so I could buy drugs from him. Yeah, without that, it's just we think this is what's happening, Your Honor. The lawyer's going to say, well, that's not what's happening. They carry these. Gunna got indicted. Allegedly, Gunna got indicted because he wore the YSL chain in a video. They said that's the only information they have on him.
That's crazy.
He's on the songs with Thug. He's in the studio with Thug, and he's a part of the YSL gang because he wore the chain. Well, do you know YSL is also the name of the label he signed to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said
that's what makes the RICO crazy. The RICO could walk in here and just charge everybody in the building because they know Pastor. We know him. Y'all know something. Y'all all charge. You'd be like, what? They indict everybody in hopes that somebody will give it.
Exactly. That's another thing it's saying right now. The reason they where they are right now is because there's a rat in the group.
Somebody somewhere.
So they said somebody said something, but let me get to what they got right now. Crazy, somebody talking.
But they searched Thug house where he lived, and they didn't find any guns, any murders, any drugs outside of I think it was like a little bit of medicinal marijuana. So he wasn't found with like murder weapons. He wasn't found with like a bunch of cocaine or methamphetamine. He was just in his house, I believe, with his kids, and they arrested him. If he get a bail, he'll be all right.
Yeah,
praying for them, brother.
And speaking of the baby, you bring him up. This is a situation with his ex.
No, I'm talking about Lil Baby. You talking about?
The baby. Okay, Lil Baby. Okay, I got you. But the baby, it's a little situation when his ex girl came out with a little interview saying stuff, and then the baby said it's just she's trying to get record sales.
She's trash.
He said the time already passed. She said Minsk came out with something like that.
She should have. And he said he told her this when the first live had one happened, and he had put her out, and she had took the baby, and her brother was talking crazy. Mm-hmm. She should have dropped that song right then and there.
Yeah.
She waited months and months and months. She lined up an Angie Martinez interview, said bad things, and then dropped the song. Yeah, everybody could see you.
Yeah.
We see what this is.
And then he also said, and it's kind of crazy when he said this, is when he beat her brother up, he said that the week of
having sex all week.
He said it was like
the week before they
fought. Whatever. But I'm like, that's crazy though, man.
That makes sense.
That's trash, man.
That for sure. But listen,
that's trash.
This is what I used to tell Desiree. This is what I tell DJ Odd. This is what I tell y'all about these women. Yes, queens are incredible. All of these women are not queens. They make poor decisions and they make themselves the victims. Young lady, you are not the victim. He put you out. You said he embarrassed you. You lied and said he put your baby out, but whatever. He put y'all out, and then you cooled down. He cooled down, and y'all spent a week together after London having sex, and then he beat your brother.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
That's why, like,
That's
you got a sister, I got a sister. I tell my sister, don't call me unless it's up.
Yeah.
Because if you call me and I go over there and something happened and then you messing with him again, what did you call me? Don't call me.
Yeah.
Don't call me unless it's up. My sister don't unless it's to the roof. Don't call me unless you're ready to risk it all.
Well,
you gotta be.
I'm a little different. You call me anytime. I'm in for whooping.
So you whoop him, and then you get to Thanksgiving, and he's sitting at the table.
I can whoop him again. Hey, it's all good. I'll do it any way it goes. So that's how I feel about it. But I see. But that's kind of when he said, I'm like, dang, that's kind of that's what you call a trick. Like that's crazy, man.
Yeah, these bro. Listen, I don't know if it's on our list. Have you heard the news about Megan Thee Stallion?
No.
So it came out today that she was never shot in the foot. That her injury is because she stepped on a piece of glass.
But so why
her doctor testified to that.
So why do all that then?
Well, it made her got a lot of ratings and made her a lot of money for sure. Her doctor testified that she was never shot in the foot. That her
was she drunk and he shot? She thought that was a bullet.
Apparently, her new thing is, well, I thought he shot at the ground. He was shooting at. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. He was shooting at my feet, and I guess she didn't have on no shoes, and she stepped on glass. I guess that's what she's saying. That she didn't know if she wasn't shot.
Nah, you gotta know. If it coming out, you knew.
They said she did have injuries to her feet. She did have surgery on her feet. Her feet were bleeding, but only because she stepped on glass. She was never shot in the foot.
Unless the glass came up in your foot, the top, because you getting shot. You can get shot at the bottom of your feet. You can get shot on top of your foot. So if the glass went through, then
her story is he put the gun out the window and said, "Dance, bitch," and was shooting at the ground. So her feet were hitting the ground and coming up. Okay. So she could have gotten shot in the foot if that
ricochet.
Right. But the doctor said she was never shot in the foot, that she only stepped on glass. My thing is, if the doctor isn't lying, and I'm guessing he isn't lying, when did she know that she wasn't shot in the foot?
She knew.
Because she could have put this to bed a long time ago.
Yeah.
I talked to my doctor. I thought I got shot in the foot. He's still a clown for shooting at my feet. That's trash. And it is. But he never shot me in the foot. I stepped on some glass. And
so did she admit that she didn't get shot in the foot, or she's still on that?
I believe what she's saying is, I didn't know what happened, but because he was shooting at my foot, I thought I had feet injuries. I believe that's what she's going on.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sick.
I don't know. Did you see that new Kendrick video?
Absolutely.
Dope, man. How you did that?
Incredible.
The best part, I think, was the
nip.
Yeah, man. How you did that? How you kind of spoke for him, like saying. How do you? I kind of felt kind of weird at first. And I thought, I'm like, that's kind of cool. He did that for him because were they cool?
Yes.
Okay.
Friend.
So
they had records together. They acknowledged how important each other was, even though they from different sides. They acknowledged how important they were.
Alex talking about my pinky toe. He say he think of the Harlem Nights every time. That's true too. Shout out to my boy Alex, man. I'm on part of his podcast too. So say like a champ. Come on, they come on Tuesdays at 6:00 too. So check him out also, man.
Absolutely.
But that video was real dark. So I didn't know Kendrick and Nip their relationship, but that how did the whole video was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Different faces and like how he was doing different. I didn't get
3-ball 4-point game.
Man.
So yeah, it's definitely somebody who they've acknowledged each other's importance in the city of Los Angeles. They've both done tremendous philanthropy work and just giving back. So it was dope to see him, give him a shout out. It's old. I swear I wish Nip was here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it was ill. It was really ill. It was really introspective. I mean, everybody loved Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? I really thought Kendrick's his whole rollout for this upcoming project, which is his last project on TDE, is going to be something special. It definitely gives us insight into what he's doing next. He's probably going to get a gigantic record deal. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it leads to him putting out music more. I don't know how that's going to work because it's been 4 years since his last project, which is like an eternity in music.
Yeah, but they said people that on that level that can do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When they come out with a new record, it feels all that time in. I guess.
Yeah. When when you're that big, so hopefully it just carries on. I'm interested to see what his next move is as far as his next deal. Not his money. His money is his business. I wonder where he's going to go.
Right.
Universal, is it Warner's, Rock Nation? Like, what is he going to do? Does he need a major push? Can he do this on his own and make a gazillion dollars? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
And then we have Gilly. He have a podcast. Shout out to them on Barstool Sports. Yeah, and he was talking about how somebody's the new Jay-Z, and people's like, man, you crazy. I said Gilly does that to start a conversation like that, to get things out. He probably don't really believe that, but he says Dirk is the new Jay-Z. What you feel about that?
Let's go to the next subject. Let's go to the next. First of all, I think Dirk is dope. Everybody, I'm a Dirk fan. Yeah. I love Dirk. He's not like that.
It takes a lot to do that.
Let's go to the next subject. I don't want to disrespect Gilly. That's his opinion. He can say what he wants. His opinion. I vehemently disagree with that.
I haven't heard anybody yet that they agreed. They said that Dirk came out and said he was. That's why he kind of said it too. I'm like, wow, I didn't think he was.
I think Dirk feels like maybe because he's authentic, he can make music in different ways. People respect him. He's not the new Jay-Z. And this ain't got nothing to do with ability, because there's people out there who think Dirk is better than Jay-Z. I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
But there's people who think that, and that's okay too. I'm talking about the impact. I'm talking about. Let's just talk about something else. I don't like this. That was bonkers. That's insane.
I know we had I know people see on the Facebook we had a guest, but I don't know if he's.
So Yante, I guess he got the time wrong. He was still planning for 7. I don't know if we'll be able to accommodate that. I told him that we could send him a StreamYard. He said he'd rather pull up, so we may.
Well, he could probably pull up. I probably won't be in.
We could
definitely.
We'll make it happen. If he gets here, we'll make it happen. I'll definitely put Yante on. And he got an incredible story. He makes incredible music. We'll play some of his music. So that's that.
Do you have anything right now?
Yeah, we can get it to a Yante record right now. If you got
I think we can play something and kind of talk about that. Let me get the piece first.
Yeah, absolutely.
But tell him where he's from.
So Yante he's a Phoenix, Arizona kid. If you go listen to it, if you want to listen to his music, go to Apple. You type in C.O.E. Yante YANTE. He just dropped his newest project. It's called Director's Cut. If you go to his YouTube channel, he got a lot of visuals. Yante is super inspiring. He makes music for his era. So there's some shoot 'em up, bang bang to it. There's also deep records about his parents and growing up with not even his grandparents, having to be raised by his great grandparents, his mom missing in action, his father only sending gifts. Like Yante has an incredible story. He's also a father. So I think it's going to be really, really special when we do get him on here. He just has some controversy in his life, and again, I'll let him speak to all of that. But yeah, I think Yante is dope, and I got a couple records. The first record we'll get into is his single that he's pushing. It's called "Another One Bites the Dust." I didn't think he'd get this sample cleared, but he did. So when he introduced this record, shout out to my man C.O.E. Yante. This is off the Director's Cup. Big single called "Another One Bites the Dust." Let's get it.
Nigga, you don't even got a track to even say anything. You don't even have one hit against Yante, nigga. You're on here talking about going to verses against you, nigga. Everybody, nigga. What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about, bro?
But you play too much, I swear.
On fucking Yante's level. Period. Niggas is always talking about the next. Don't worry about your fucking shit.
That's a motherfucking move. Is you stupid or you dumb? You a bozo. Niggas talking down on my name, that's free promo. Pick his ass up with this blick, that's a photo, bet they dance to my shit. I'm stacking chicken like it's Lolo's. Is you stupid or you dumb? You a bozo. Niggas talking down on my name, that's free promo. Pick his ass up with this blick, that's a photo, bet they dance to my shit. I'm stacking chicken like it's Lolo's. Arizona, he watch me turn this bitch up. Side nigga shit, niggas bitches get fucked. Boy think he crime mob, look if you buck, he gon' catch a rock bottom if he think he tough enough. Side nigga season, I must really got you fucked up. Fucking on your main bitch, you see that she didn't luck up. Boy really mad cause they said that I'm the one, huh? I work for this shit, dumb nigga, so we till up. I just came to have some fun. Niggas know that I'ma get this bitch lit. Humble ass nigga, I don't pop my shit. You can't do it like me. This is not your drip. You can't dance like me. You can't dress like me. Hold up, let me see you hit this flip like me. Show me a nigga that can skip like me. Niggas bandwagon, boy, this is not your beef. You stupid or you dumb, you a bozo. Niggas talking down on my name, that's free promo. Pick his ass up with this blick, that's a photo, bet they dance to my shit. I'm stacking chicken like it's Lolo's. Is you stupid or you dumb, you a bozo. Niggas talking down on my name, that's free promo. Pick his ass up with this blick, that's a photo, photo, bet they dance to my shit. I'm stacking chicken like it's Lolo's. Oh my God, I gotta tell you niggas again. Fucking LLL. What'd he say? Hold on. What'd he say? What'd he do? What'd he do? Another one. Hold on. What'd he say? Damn, low life, I gotta tell these niggas again, bro. It's a motherfucking movie.
Yeah, so that's a new single. Another one, Bites the Dust from C.O.E. Yante. I may bring him on at 7 once you do call, and we knock the interview out. But
shout out to Lolo. I heard Lolo's in it a couple of times.
Yeah, if you watch the video, if you go to his YouTube channel and watch the actual video, they're literally outside of Lolo's. That's the name of the that's the what's in the hook. He said, I'm stacking chicken up like it's Lolo's, and you can see the Lolo's in the backdrop. So
that's dope.
Phoenix kid, definitely repping for his city. I don't know, man. That's a flop. The elbow extension looks bad, but that's a flop.
Yeah, but you can't put yourself in the position. You're only down 4 points, so you can't do that.
And then Thonis went over there. That's his brother. Thonis went over there to tell Maarcus Smart, watch my little brother. Thonis, get your ass over here. Get back up. Put Ibaka in the game. My boy told me Ibaka was going to be a wrong.
I sure was wrong about that. I thought Ibaka was going to be a big splash for them. I guess not, especially when Brook Lopez was
They don't even let Ibaka sit on the bench. Man, go in the back.
If they make a basket right here.
That's good D. Good D, Giannis. Good D, Giannis.
You gotta push it though. You can't take it. They're taking their time.
What's 3 minutes left?
You don't need no three. You don't need a three. Get you a nice look at Mishmax down there. Oh man,
come on.
I think Giannis tired because he ain't looking for the ball.
Drew,
y'all waste too much time.
Bad shot coming.
That ain't call it a foul.
Good job, Portis. Relax. Double dribble too. Corner.
What's Holiday doing? Holiday jack the game up. Come on, Holiday.
Let's talk about something else, man. Let's get these guys some parenting advice, man.
So come on, you started up. That's all my topics. So what you got? You can start with that too.
So I was having a little issue communicating with my daughter's. Horford. Having communication with my daughter's mom. So how it works is this: my daughter is 12 and she has her own cell phone. So I don't always feel the need to talk to my baby moms or my ex-wife, whatever you want to call her. I don't always feel the need to talk to her directly. Talk to my daughter. My daughter have a great relationship. She got her own debit card. I set it up. When I get paid, she gets paid. So whenever, you know what I'm saying? It's something called green light. So whenever my check hit my account, make sure I put something in her account so I can teach her how to budget her money. You got 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
So there's not trying to get in the business, but get in the business. Does that count as a child support too?
It does not count.
Oh,
so this is icing.
Oh,
if child support is the cake, this is icing because I know.
You for sure she's getting this too.
Exactly. I know how my ex-wife operates, which is her business. Once child supports give her whatever they give her, right? She applied to her bills, if she applied to her hair appointment, she applied to a trip with another man. There's nothing I can do about it. So I don't even stress it because it's her money and she's supposed to do, what's conducive to the child. But like the judge explained to me, it's literally her money. Once it hits her account, she can do whatever she wants, right? So I make sure I give my daughter money out of my pocket to help her learn about saving and budgeting. So you can't just spend $30 at Chick-fil-A now because you got this, and I it's like 100 to 150, depending on how I'm feeling. Every time I get paid, she get paid, right? Okay. Just so she could budget, and to my surprise, she's been doing fantastic.
Wow.
So it's been like I've been doing this since January. She got a couple purchases, like she spent $40 in Shein on some clothes. I don't know exactly what they was, but you know what I'm saying? So make a short story shorter. There's no need for us to have a lot of contact. So recently we had a dispute and it wasn't healthy. So I blocked her. I don't need to talk to you. You don't need to talk to me. After that happened, we've only been communicating through the child we share, Bobby Portis with a big 3 in the corner. No.
You don't need a 3.
Giannis with a big 3 at the top.
You don't need a 3 though.
Giannis with a big 3 at the top. So what happens then is, so now Jemiah needs to get a ride home. I need a ride to practice for track practice.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell Jemiah it's more conducive if you stay at school, take your track stuff with you to school, stay at school, so you don't have to get picked up from school. Tatum with a big miss, Giannis with a big rebound. You don't have to get picked up from school and then taken all the way back to your house to get your track stuff to go all the way back to Chandler to go back to school, right? Good pass, kid. He missed. He missed twice. That's big. That's big. That could be game. That could be the game. Anyway, so there wasn't any communication between my daughter to her mom, like, Mom, you cancel my ride for after school. My dad's picking me up, right? So she texts me like, hey, are you at the school? Are you getting to the school? I'm like, still by Giannis. I'm like, no. I told her to stay at school and then she'll get picked up from school. It's easier that way. She got her track stuff with her. She like, no, she shouldn't have done that. Blah, 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 blah. So they get into not an argument. My daughter's mom like, oh, Giannis is bleeding from the face like bad. They're gonna have to call timeout. He's bleeding from the face like bad. Maybe that's why.
Oh, he good. A little scratch.
Yeah, a little scratch, but any kind of blood.
Yeah.
Let me see. So I'm telling her, listen, I told her to stay at school. She wasn't trying to like be sneaky or disobey you. I told her to stay at school so she can get picked up from school, which in Chandler, and go to Chandler High for track practice. There's no need to pick her up in Chandler to go all the way to Tempe to go all the way back to Chandler.
Yeah,
no,
that's crazy.
I'm not doing it, right? So she like, no, you trying to help her lie. What are you talking about? So now we're going back and forth. So she spazzes and she's like, no, you know what? You can have her. I'm done with her.
That's crazy.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you something, because parents always go through this, right? Parents go through this when they frustrated, and they say something that they don't mean. So her saying it to me, I wasn't really tripping, because your parent, you get angry, you say something like, I don't know, your parents were together, so you blessed, but you hear your friends say something, you have to go with your dad, I'm sick of this, or you go with your mom, like you venting, you mad.
Got it.
But she texts my daughter the same thing. Like, I'm done with you. You can go with your dad. Y'all can figure it out. Don't call me for nothing. So I lost my mind. And this is why. No matter what happens, and she apologized, and I believe they made up, and she was prepared to move into my house, but she stayed with her mom, which is also his own teammate elbowed him in the face, which is also okay. And I told her, like, I'm not mad at you, your mom. If you want to stay there, you can stay there. If you want to come here, whatever you want to do, but we're going to do it. What we're not doing is the back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I told my daughter's mom is, I'm not even tripping that you said it to me. You said it to her. She could never unread that message.
That's gonna always be there.
In the back of her mind, even when y'all make up and everything's sweet, she'll always feel like, that's a tough call. She'll always that message will always I can never unread that. And like I said, she apologized and they've made up and she's there now. She's literally texting me as we speak.
But it's always something that when some issue come up again, you're gonna think, oh, she's gonna say this again.
And that's another thing about bad behavior. So all relationships, I look at escalators, and I learned this in anger management. I learned this in my own therapy. I learned this studying relationships. I read a book by Hill Harper. It's called The Conversation. It's about Black families. It's an incredible book, and I don't even do book plugs, but that's a book I will always plug. So if y'all need something to read, and you ain't even got to be struggling, it ain't even about like doing bad.
I heard it's a good book though.
It's incredible. I read it cover to cover, and then I read it again. So I made sure I didn't miss anything. In relationships, there's something called escalators. When something bad happens, if you don't address it immediately and drastically, 9 times out of 10 things will escalate. For instance, when you're in an argument, that's why I'm careful with my words and my actions. When you're in an argument and you're arguing with your significant other, especially if it's a female, you let the B word fly. You know what happens? If she doesn't address that immediately, right? If she doesn't address that, Giannis, make your free throws. If she doesn't address that immediately and with a lot of vigor and with a lot of understanding that she's not going to go for this, the next time y'all get into an argument, you're going to say it again.
Yep.
Because nothing happened. So that's one way it escalates. If you want to talk about something more threatening to our community, like domestic violence. So what happens is Y'all get into an argument, and now y'all in each other's faces, and you cussing you in each other's faces. That's something that needs to be addressed immediately, because the next time you're in an argument, it's going to escalate. It's going to go from that. You're going to hit a 3. I was about to say, trust your jumper. Good move. It's going to go clean up Portis. Oh, they call foul. It's going to go from that to like maybe a little shove. So what you're telling your friends and your sisters and your moms or your brother, like, it was just a little push, it wasn't nothing. No, that needs to be addressed drastically, because what happens is the next time you go from a little push to maybe a grab to maybe a mush to maybe a slap. So these are escalators. It's very seldom, and it happens because people change.
I heard of it.
It's very seldom you go from physical violence backwards to now we're just talking it out. It's very, very seldom, because you're trained in this relationship. This is how it works. And I've been there. I've been in a relationship where it started off with a push, or you better get out of my, and then it escalated to something like change each other's lives forever.
Man.
And that's how my mom was murdered.
Okay.
My brother's dad, they would fight. He would hit her. She would fight back, or they would disrespect each other. And it ended with him gunning her down.
Wow.
It literally ended with her taking several gunshots, because it just escalated. Hitting her wasn't enough. It didn't mean enough. It wasn't enough. It didn't stop it. So he stopped it forever, unfortunately for me and my brother and him too. But it's definitely something that I'm conscious with. And so I was in a real sour mood until today. And I just, through the grace of God, man, it just lifted off me on its own. But I couldn't imagine because me and my mom, I got in a lot of trouble growing up. I was bad. But my dog, so she would never make me feel like that.
Right.
Now, my dad, on the other hand, he would always make me feel like that. So I know exactly what that felt like.
So where do you think they come from with their upbringing to make that difference? Or being there more?
If I'm just being honest, I believe my ex-wife is one of the most selfish humans on the planet.
Okay.
If not the most, good job, Giannis, knock one down. If not the most selfish human on the planet. And all of her, in my opinion, and I've known her since 2006. So that's 16 years?
Dang.
No. 2000. Yeah, 16 years. She's just the most selfish. Everything is about how it affects her. He missed it. Oh, they got the rebound. Portis. That's big.
Oh,
Bobby Portis. That is gigantic. Oh, Grant Williams is hurt for Boston.
No, he's out there.
No, he's hurt. No, not Grant Williams. Robert Williams.
He got hurt again.
Yeah, he hurt his knee again. Yeah.
Dang, that was
Let me see. They bumped into each other. They did. They bumped into each other.
He traveled like a mud, dog.
Mud bucket.
It's still 11. You got to let him do a jumper.
Tatum, I believe Tatum might win this game. I'm hoping for overtime because I need Al Horford to score 15.
Nah, but you gotta watch them. You gotta watch. They got 3 shooters though. You got Williams and you got Marcus. Marcus throw one up there. He don't care.
Yeah, so
because the real pressure is gonna be on. It's not on the.
Do you put Giannis on Tatum?
No, because you got to play man to man.
Right, but I'm saying, do you make Giannis guard Tatum 1-on-1, or you let Giannis help?
I don't think they don't set it to pay for Tatum. I think they don't set it up for
Brown.
Yeah. Watch, because everybody think he gonna shoot the ball. So watch, I'm set up play for him.
So I just leave Drew Holiday there, and I'm fine.
Well, I would put Drew Holiday on Tatum. He'll better defender than me. But
look at Kyrie defense, boy. Look
terrible.
Kyrie.
Hey, if Milwaukee wins this game, the series is over.
So you got Milwaukee winning this game.
I'm saying if they do,
no, I know you said you guarantee they go to Milwaukee and they're gonna win.
Yeah, guarantee. I'm saying they're gonna win either way.
Remember we did that last year with the Suns, and I said, "Yo," you was like, "No." I said, "Listen."
Yeah, you was right.
They get the Milwaukee.
Game
Giannis win nuts
50 piece.
So we never got.
How you put Matthews on Tatum? Now I'm going Tatum now. Get that out of here.
Look at Drew Holiday, and it's off him. So you telling me they went to Marcus Smart with the game on the line? That has to be a trick, right?
You had Wesley Matthews on Tatum.
Let me see this.
But why did he take it though?
He wanted a foul for that. He wanted a foul.
He soft.
Who was he mad at? That's just a good. Oh, he mad. That's just a good block. Where's the foul? That's all ball.
That's all ball.
Yeah, where did
But your hand part of the ball anyway. Why Taco not playing?
Taco don't play for them. Taco a G League star.
Oh my God. So what you do here? Don't put Giannis in the game?
You know, I put Giannis in the game. I go 4 corners, and I tell Drew Holiday, get foul, make a free throw. I want you to make both of them, but just make one. Make one, but I want you to make both of them.
But you gotta wait some time out though. So we gonna kind of finish this up. So what we gonna do? We gonna finish this game. Whoever win, and then I'm gonna go on the intermission, and we'll come back if he come back on at 7. But
he got to 7 because
I heard your dinner. Dinner plans.
I'm going to eat steak and shrimp. I ain't playing with this boy.
I heard the dinner plans.
But yo, I'm gonna tell you something else, man. We had like a conversation off air. But I want to say it on there, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. There's no way in the world. I thought after my last show, after Amelie Radio ended, I didn't know how I was going to get back on my feet as far as entertainment and how I was going to us linking and then this being like genuine. This is
but
like,
the crazy thing how we started though. We just remember in the barbershop like, hey, you said I'm calling part with Tyler and B, so we're gonna do it like let's be a guest.
Let's
be a guest.
Yeah, let's just do it.
So we did one. It was kind of dope, and he was like, "Hey,
no, let's tell the truth." A B ass ran out.
Oh, he's scared. He's so scared. Oh, he's so scared.
He's so worried about saying the wrong thing and just instead of just sticking to his,
Oh, pass the ball in. What are you doing?
Pat Connaughton foul.
That's
and then Tyler, I don't know what Tyler.
He did one in the second one. I guess he
did one from his bathroom, and then we never heard from him again. So shout out to B and Tyler. We appreciate you for backing out on us so we could get here.
And then you was like, hey man,
we could do this.
It's a good name for it. So we was like, what's the first? Remember the first name you said? I forgot. It was like a Geeks or something. You said nerds or something. It was something nerds.
I wonder what I came up with.
It was something nerds. You said, and we was like, nah. And you like, well,
did I come up with if you know, you know?
Yeah. You came with that because you said you had just listened to Pusha T.
Oh yeah,
and it was like
it was knocked in my head.
The way it went, it was like the perfect,
perfect.
Like, the perfect name how we done.
Yeah. So listen, when we get on Pusha T, I don't know if you're listening, fam. When we get on, bro, we got something for you, bro. We definitely owe you. We definitely owe you, bro. Your theme song is.
Don't let him shoot the 3 though. Don't let him shoot.
Look at Drew Holiday score. Look at Drew Holiday.
That's elite, dog.
Look at Drew Holiday, and he hit the 3 foot.
But then look, those are 2 plays. Why is Marcus Smart have the ball in his hands? Why?
Hey, I tell he probably playing basketball. I told my cousin Danny. He said, "Bro, why are you
series is over?"
He said, "Why are you so sure that the Milwaukee Bucks is going to beat Boston?" I said, "Is Marcus Smart on the Celtics still?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What shit?"
He ruined it for him, bro. Bro, Tatum, you should be like, "That's my ball, dog." Like, why you even got the ball in your hand?
A smooth still too. Thank you. Then he flopped again. Get out of here.
Dude, that's elite. The block and that's like clutch.
I thought he was going to dunk it.
There's no way they went in Milwaukee.
He want to foul so bad.
He know he sucked. That's terrible.
Oh man, shout out to
so that's how it came. But we'll go back. I go back to the first episode we did when we did that name. It was something nerds though. I forgot the name of it though.
I wonder what it was. Yeah, it's probably in my notes somewhere because everything I do I put in the notes or in our group chat.
Yeah. So it
wasn't knowledge and nerds. It wasn't.
It was something in nerds though. I remember that nerd part.
It wasn't niggas and nerds. I wouldn't do that. It wasn't that.
It was like a smart type of word I wouldn't use, but
not knowledge and nerds, not sports.
I
don't know.
We'll figure it out. I save everything, so I go back.
But if you know, it was perfect. It came up perfect. Then you go from that, and then we experimented is the word.
Yeah,
we kind of experimented with.
Because we didn't do it in studio. We just did. Yeah, we just did on the StreamYard thing. You came, you was like, oh, we gotta do it here.
Yo, this is perfect. Yeah, and then we experimented with Desiree, and we got a lot of love and respect for Desiree. It just couldn't fit her scheduling. I'm guessing, something like that, and so she kind of just doing her own thing. So we had Desiree on. We had DJ Freshmaker on. That was a dope conversation. We went upstairs. We had my sister Mona on.
Yeah, dope.
We had Mona might be the only person on the planet that's a bigger LeBron fan than Marcus.
Yeah, she's big time. She met him though. So
she has his number. I'd be like, yo, why you don't call him? She'd be like, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to call him.
All right, man.
Hey, bro, what you doing this weekend, bro?
Hey, just saying what's up to you. You need anything? Even though you don't need that from me.
Nothing from me.
But I'm just, it
but
sounds
if you
good.
Do,
you need anything from me, Just let me know, man.
Do you think I'd be violating her if I asked her to ask him if he would just? He ain't gotta like physically be here. If he would just call in, that'd be dope, huh?
Yeah, that would be dope. But I don't think he'll do it though.
He might.
I would rather say, can we intern? Can we intern on the shop?
Yeah.
Like, can we come in and see?
Yeah.
I think he'll do that more than call this. That'd be fire.
But see, I know me. I would be itching and begging to get on the show.
And what happened is while they record, they say something. You be like, man, please. They're like, hold on. Come here, man. What's your name? They come in. You like, then from there, you never know what happened from there, dog. Bro, you got that honest opinion like that,
bro. I would do anything, bro, to get onto that, bro. Because it just be real.
Or we could say something like, hey, we'll hype up a beat like we got the best barber in the world right now. Let him come and get you a cut. Anyway,
he'd be so scared he wouldn't even show.
He probably wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't even show. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think the Warriors can actually beat the Suns? In your honest opinion,
if they play well,
they play well.
Yeah.
But you feel like with the Suns playing how they're playing, if the Warriors are playing like they're playing against Memphis, because they barely beat them without Ja last game.
But I think it's a matchup thing too. I think the matchup with the Suns it favors them.
It favors Golden State.
This matchup favors Memphis a little bit, but they have experience. That's why they win those games.
People don't understand, or they just don't care about. The Suns play small too.
Mm-hmm.
Ayton just happens to be 7 foot, but Bridges and Crowder, you go Bridges, Crowder, Booker, and Paul. Golden State is like, hell yes.
Yeah, yes.
That's what I want to. That's exactly what I want. And then just like the Mavs do, the Mavs they find Chris Paul and they make Paul play defense.
And another thing too is I still think the Golden State is at that level where they can play down to Memphis too. And then when they come out to play. We ready
get
now.
Mad at teams, and I'm one of the people that get mad. And that's because I was spoiled, right? Because I grew up and Michael never played down.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls may have. Michael never played down. Shaq and Kobe never played down. Duncan never played down. Now, listen, my Lakers definitely played down the competition sometimes. Post Shaq. Shaq was going to do what he was going to do, and it didn't matter. Teams, I've done it. Teams do it. I think the real reason why, and Suns fans going to kill me, you know what I think the biggest edge? First of all, point guard is the biggest edge between the Warriors and the Suns. But outside of that, you know what the biggest edge I think the Warriors have?
What's that?
Coaching. I know everybody loves Monty Williams, and I do too. I think Steve Kerr and quote unquote having Draymond on the floor, I think it makes them whoa. We're saying whoa, guys, because Jordan Poole went back to the bench, and now they're starting the young guy. I think he's a rookie
over Looney.
Either he's a freak athlete too.
He's energy though.
They're starting John when he could jump over this building.
But that dude, think about that. The Suns.
I forgot he existed.
That'd be a good matchup with Ayton though, because Ayton gonna have to play now. Because
I would just put. Well, yeah, you're right. Because if you put Ayton on Draymond gonna start set 100 screens and move around, then Ayton got to move.
It's open.
Put him on Kuminga. Kuminga going. He's an athlete, man. He gonna get to the basket.
I'm gonna watch this game.
Yeah,
but I honestly have to get in here right quick.
Go ahead. We're gonna take our break. So I'll have a one-on-one with Yante coming up hopefully shortly. If not, I got steak and shrimp. Nah. But man, so just wanted to tell my bro and his family, I appreciate y'all for taking the chance on me, because I know it's people in your corner like, what are you doing with that guy?
They don't see the big picture though.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Good win by the Bucks, man. I'm about to watch this Warriors Grizzly game and see what happens, man. I think it's over tonight though.
Let's get it.
All right, if you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you.
Ladies, fellas, anybody who's listening, go right now and pick up your phone. Go to cceskin.com. That is our sponsor. That's our official sponsor. I apologize. Go to cceskin.com. cceskin.com. Get your facials. They do. You can get your facials. You can get your hair braided. You can get locks. You can get your eyelashes done. You can get deep tissue massages. You can get any esthetician treatment possible. cceskin.com. That's cceskin.com. Yes, sir.
If you know, you know. Yeah.